everybody, it's Mike from Growtopia, and yes, this is the last video of the series before 2025 for New Year's. Oh God, I was questioning about doing it tonight, and I said, you know what, I only gotta be up in a couple hours, so I might as well just stay up and shoot another video, right? Well, this is the longest video that's probably you guys are gonna watch, so if you guys are staying up for this, please stay tuned. If not, watch it tomorrow. It's Mike over here at Growtopia, and we're about to open the monster book. Now, just like Santa, we like checking our list, making it twice, counting things over, and then forgetting what else we have to write. Christmas seating is coming tonight. Alright, 2025. Forgot my smoky incense came by. I was like, what's this weird cloud coming by? Well, it's going to be a crazy one. It's a big book. We're going to run down this list as quick as we can, but I'm going to let you guys know this is a lot of seeds built inside this book. And we're going to just run down the line of it. You guys can just carefully watch. Asparagus we got growing outside, but we are going to start another batch of asparagus. These are Mary Washington asparagus. It's so that I can constantly keep getting asparagus, keep growing. Even though they're a perennial crop, I don't mind growing more. But we are going to be running again. This year is asparagus. We're also going to be running is artichoke. These are green globes. We're going to be running beans. It's going to be called tender sweet. Tender green, I'm sorry. Tender green beans. Beets, obviously. Beets, bears, Battlestar Galactica. We're going to be running Detroit Red, Bull's Blood, and there's one that's yellow on the inside, that's orange on the outside / red, that is called the Golden Detroit. So I'm going to just put down all beets. We also have Chigogi, which is like pink and white on the inside. We have Golden Glow beets, and we have Sandrendra beets. Butchered that one so horribly. For beans, I know we did one before that was tender green, but we're going to do beans again. We're going to do lima. They're like a white bean. And then we got other ones. So we got the dragon tongue and we got the Taylor bean. No, not Taylor Swift, but it is a Taylor bean. It looks exactly like a dragon tongue bean, except instead of being purple and white, it's pink and white. So we're going to put those together. So we're going to put Taylor, myself together. Taylor and dragon together. Beans together. Another one we're actually going to be introducing this year is known as a broccoli. I'm not even gonna pronounce it. I'm just gonna spell it. Romanesco. It looks like a porcupine, but it's a broccoli. I'm gonna grow that one this year. And I'm going to pull it out for you guys. Let's see it. Look at that thing. Wild, isn't it? Curious about it. Did you know there was actually like a red Brussels sprout? Like a reddish purple Brussels sprout. No idea. Now, Brussels sprouts say grow up in a stalk, but I haven't got them to grow right. Why? Because I planted them too late last season, aka this past season. So next year, we're going to go even more balls to the wall than we did this year. But now we have the knowledge to do so and share it with you found people out there. So what we're going to do is Brussels sprouts. Green and red. And we're going to be doing, for the green, we're going to be doing Long Island Improved. What that even means. And what we're going to be doing is Cat Skill to see which one grows better. Oh, crap on a cracker. We're going to need a bigger property. We're going to be doing cabbages, of course. Planted them way too late this past season. Next season, we're going to do them right. We'll be doing red and green. We're going to do red acre cabbage, which is like a purple cabbage, but they call it red anyway, even though it's purple. And we're going to be the golden acre cabbage as well. They're out there right now. They're struggling, but I know they want to live. Then we got cucamelons, which apparently is a cucumber that looks like a melon. Oh, never heard of it. If you guys have heard of it, please comment below. I would love to know if anybody ever planted them and what do they taste like. I'm just curious. So we're going to be running cucamelons. And of course we're going to be running, I know I jumped ahead with the ABCs, but we're going to be running just Wartham. Another type of broccoli. It's actually alphabetical here, but my brain's not apparently anymore. But it's a Wartham 29. That's what the broccoli is. Cauliflower, of course. We're going to be doing white snowball and purple Sicily. And for cucumbers, we're going to be doing currently. I got to grow cucumbers for my neighbor. Customer, neighbor. But I'm going to be running National. Nation. Oh my god, what the hell's that? Oh. National. Yeah, National. That's what it says. National. National. Alright, I'm not freaking losing it. National pickling. But what I do normally run is actually Burpee's Garden Sweet Burpless tomatoes. So I'm going to run those again. Last year we started growing sweet corn. It was coming out great, except I had it in one row. This year we're going to be growing sweet corn in a section inside of Growtopia that is meant for it, which is 4 to 5 feet wide, plus whatever it is feet long. And the corn is going to be growing in there with the fertilizer that I showed you guys from the last fertilizing video. And we're actually going to be mixing in golden gem corn in there, which is multicolored corn as well. So it's going to be a nice little blend. But we're going to be doing, I'm thinking about doing like a corn mix. So I'm going to do like sweet peaches and cream corn with early Batham with gems mixed in. So I get like a nice variety, like each corn cob. Like you don't know what it is. So I'm going to blend them together and just call it like 2025 mix. Just run it. I'm just going to take the corn cobs and put it in a bowl, just mix them together and just run them out there in the field. So I'm going to call it corn Mix. Okay. Rerunning is bok choy. Bok choy. Sorry, bok choy. It's a Chinese cabbage. And then we also have machete. I'm horrible pronouncing words. I should be a substitute teacher. Michhili. Machete. Carrots. Carrots, I'm really interested in doing carrots earlier versus later. Just because doing them later and the ground's frozen, things go to shit. So I'm even actually interested in actually growing carrots indoors where I can control the soil. The problem is for the carrots to grow long, I need a bigger container, which means I need a shelf that's just basically for carrots with a container that can handle the girth of the carrot, which currently I really do and don't have at this time, but I kind of do, but I really don't. So I'm going to be experimenting with carrots. So I'm going to put 2 entries down here is carrots. Mix. And carrots I'm going to run constantly throughout the year. I'm going to do mix again and put indoors. So I can really keep track of those. Eggplants, oh my god. There's long purple Casper, Black Beauty, and Rosa Bianca. Honestly, I want to grow them all. So, all. Just because they look really interesting. Kale, we're going to constantly keep running, obviously, but I'm just going to write it down again. Then there's a gourd called a dipper. It's like a ball at the end of it with a long shaft on it. I've seen it where it's be used as a pipe or it's used as a drinking applicator. So I was curious what it looks like if I grow it. Dipper. Lettuce. So the last lettuce that I've been trying to run, best that I actually got going so far is the Great Lakes 659, and also the Butterhead lettuce. Planted too late, unfortunately. But we're going to put on there also to grow is the oak leaf lettuce. Oak leaf red. It's like a green and red together. Romaine Paris Islands came out really good. A little too late growing it, but it's very flavorful, and it's one of the romaines I constantly keep eating with the lettuces when I shoot the videos, even though they're young. Sooner or later they're going to die off, so I'm just trying to get them consumed wise before they die. But they do like the colder climate, so who knows? Got onions that are mixed. For onions, what we got here, we got Eclipse, which is a white one, White Spanish Utah, which is white, Red Burgundy, which is a red one. We got Walla Walla, which is like an orange outside but white on the inside. We got Southport Red Globe, which is like a red and white inside. It's more white on the inside, but the strips of the flesh are red and the outside's red. We got White Grando. We got Onion Teriyaki. Tokyo Long White. And then we got onion barletta. I'm going to run another batch of okra, which is a Clemson spineless. And then for onion, we also have a yellow Spanish. I know it's like out of order. Peas. And run sugar. And Lincoln. Run parsnips. Here's a Harris model. And then we're going to run sugar snaps for the peas. I know I jumped ahead. Oh, no, I did do those, yeah. Like not even halfway through the book, we're running out of fucking room. Peppers. Peppers you can grow at the same time that you're going to be growing in your tomatoes. Plus, I got peppers in the closet that are going to be a year old to go outside. And I got tons of pepper seeds right here. So, these pepper seeds, right? And I got peppers in the book, pepper seeds. I might be growing these pepper seeds versus growing the pepper seeds I have in the book. Even though these are new, I might just kind of like bounce around. Maybe, who knows? Like to mix it up a little bit. Get these guys before they fall off the table. Oh, holy tamale, holy tamale. We got like different, we got Ikeo, we got Golden Wonder, we got Orange California Wonder, Kelly Wonder, California Wonder, Serrano, Jalapeno, of course, obviously. It'll be hard because we got the other plants. We got a candy cane pepper. Let's do that. Little snow. We get Ukrainian pepper. Coney pepper. Serrano. And an IKO and an IKO. And now we're going to do a California Wonder. Grow it all. There's small little apparatus we have out there. You guys get to watch it all unfold. Pumpkins. We're going to be running the Connecticut. Radishes. So far, I like the French breakfast and the cherry bella radishes. They're very similar in flavor. They grow basically very roughly the same time. So I'm going to put the cherry, the French, and then I got also ones that are new, which is the Champion and the German. I want to try them both. Remember the herb book? We had that rhubarb that's in there. The rhubarb belongs in here because I just see a rhubarb here, which is really funny. But also another radish that we do have is currently called the watermelon. And the herb book, which is here. I'm going to cross it off on that list for the herb book. Which is why when I came across as the rhubarb as an herb, I thought that was kind of strange, unless... Oh, that's a melon book. Hold the horses here. I lost a shoe in the process of trying to find this. There we go. Why are you in here? Which is you? Or you jumped to another book. Stop the press. It was in here, right, everybody? Now I'm seeing shit. Yep, there it is. I see it. Rhubarb, Victoria. That's strange. I wonder if I was looking something up and rhubarb was a special herbanology section. Herbs. Where they sit on here. Tomatoes are going to be the first one we're going to be grabbing. Put one on the end. I lost my shoe. My feet are going to fall off. Put them on. Well. Rhubarb. That's the Victoria one. Weird how I ended up there. Alright, so the next one we have here is the squashes. Now, even though I'm putting down a bunch of names and varieties or species of plants that I want to grow, and I'm talking about like, like a squash. There's going to be a lot of different squashes on there. Am I actually going to get down to the spot where I'm going to be growing those squashes, etc.? I'm going to try. I'm going to really try to get them to grow in that area. The problem is it's a small area. And they're going to need a lot of water. They're going to need a lot of nutrients. They're going to need a lot of space. But if I can at least try to figure out exactly what I'm going to be growing, this is just basically the game plan of what I want to grow. It's not what I'm going to be actually growing. But if I have this spot to grow it, we will grow it. You guys will see it. And hopefully it grows. And I will eat it. And I will film it. And I will show you people. Just want to get that across because I'm starting to look at the list. And I'm like, let's do it. I want to. I want to do it. We got the room. But we may or may not have the room. But hey, screw it, right? For squashes, we're looking at winter. We're looking at butternut. We are looking at delicate. We're looking at spaghetti. Looking at actually two of them I wanted to grow, but I planted them too late, which was yellow and white scallops. Okay. We got spinach, of course. We got and I can bounce back and forth looking at them here. We got Swiss chard, fork, hook, giant, which is all I have. We have Swiss chard, Ford. No, I'm sorry, I lied. Ford hook. We got rainbow. We have turnips, a snowball. We have purple top, which are good. Grew those, harvested them as well. We got soybean. And we have Midori Giant, Midori Giant. That is the end of the book. And there might be more that I plant that did not make the list, and I will obviously, as it goes down the planting stage. And of course, in literally next few days, I go down every single possible plant that I'm going to be growing, then making another list, which is known as the growing list, on what I plan on growing every single month, on when it has to get planted, because some plants are going to take a few days for germination to harvest. Oh, germination to harvest, Jesus, Christmas. Germination to planting. And then some plants are just going to need a short period of time, a long period of time, depends on where the time is. The worst thing you want to do, honestly, I know I'm kind of like throwing words around to everybody, but the last thing you really want to do is plant a bunch of shit. Right now, you know, it all dies, wasting a bunch of money. So when do you plant them? Well, it tells you on the back of it. So I'm going to be doing the research from the packets that I have, and if the packet doesn't tell it, I'm going to research when it is the best time to plant it in the zone that I'm in, indoors or outdoors, whichever way it's going to go, so that I don't have any loss this year. And I'm going to have loss. Everybody's going to have loss. There's no 0-0 loss, but you're going to have a loss. But the biggest thing is that one plant can make a ton of money from it that you would have spent at the grocery store, and then, yeah, nevertheless. So for 2025, for all the vegetables, and of course tomatoes are kind of fruits, and a lot of these are vegetables but not vegetables, but we're going to run down the list really quickly and get rid of this video. So like, subscribe, share with your families. Hope you guys stay along with it. And I promise you this should be the last video of 2024. And 2025, it's going to be a whole different video on New Year's. We're going to be planting some tomatoes. And, well, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a crazy season. But hey, I'm ready for it. That's why I'm sitting here making a list. We got asparagus, artichoke, green glow. We got beans, tender green, beets, all different varieties I have in the book. Beans, lima, Taylor and dragon beans, broccoli, romanesca, Brussels, red and green, Long Island Proof and Catskill, cabbage, red and green, camellia, whatever the hell is a weird looking cucumber / watermelon, broccoli, Wortham 29, cauliflower, white and red, cucumber, National Picketing, that's what it was, pickling, cucumber, Burpleys, corn, mix of all packets, bok choy and machati, carrots, mix outdoors, carrots, mix indoors, eggplants, all varieties, kale, gourd, dipper, lettuce, Greek Lakes, 659, butterhead, oak leaf red, romaine, Paris Islands, onions, mix of all different varieties, okra, peas, sugar, Lincoln, etc. That means whatever one I decide to plant. Peppers, candy cane, Ukraine pepper, macaroni. It's doing so good. Serrano, Aikio, and California Wonder. That doesn't exclude all the other pepper plants that I have in the closet, which is the mixed peppers and the sweet pepper and the jalapenos that are in the closet. Pumpkins, Connecticut, which is the only one I have. Radishes, cherry, French breakfast, champion, German wonder, and watermelon. Rhubarb, which is the Victoria. Squashes, winter squash, butternut squash, delicate squash, spaghetti squash, yellow and white scallops. Two different ones. There's yellow scallop and white scallop squashes. Spinach is the variety I currently have. This is spinach on it, Swiss chard. We got fork, Ford, Look, and Rainbow, Turnip, Snowball, and Purple Top, Soybean, Midori, Giant. So that is it so far for this year's stuff that I'm planning on growing over here in Growtopia. This is Mike over here from Growtopia. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends and family. Stay here, watch the list, get turned into paper, the seeds, into the pods, out into the garden. Let's get our growing going on. It's going to be one hell of a wild year, but I can't wait for it. I'm going to be making a red, white, and blue tomato. I'm going to be making a gourd that I can turn into a water pipe or something. I don't even know what you want to even call it. I'm going to have spinaches and cabbages and broccoli and cauliflower. I got a banana tree and a lemon and a lime over here that I've been taking care of, and I got yellow plum tomatoes that apparently just sitting here in dormancy. I got scotch bonnet peppers over here. I got peppers in my closet that are waiting to be broken out, that are over a year old, and here we go. Look at the yellow plums and the scotch bonnets. Anyway, everybody, this is Mike over here at Growtopia. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends and family. Get out there and grow something. If not, then watch me and wish you were growing. Later. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Festivus, because today is Festivus for the rest of us. I'm about to go tell my family exactly how I feel about them.